I came across this quote that I really like that says, "Too many of you cannot move in silence because you want applause from an audience who don't even care about you." Whoa. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be speaking about the topic of moving in silence and how to move in silence. I believe that this is a topic that is very important, especially in the day and age that we live in, where so many things are so publicly displayed. Private lives and private information do not even exist anymore because we are so used to competing with the world that we have forgotten how to keep things silent and how to keep things private. When you go on social media, immediately you're bombarded with images of people going on vacation to Bali and getting married, wearing an expensive 10-carat diamond ring, and just living their best life. You know, people like to announce things, and I believe that it's okay to a certain degree to announce your joyous occasions or your successes and your milestones, such as when you graduate or when you get married, even when you move to another country. Those are all great things that we want to share with people, with our friends and with our families. The problem is that most of the time, the people that we are sharing this information with are not even our friends. They don't even care about us. I had to learn the lesson of moving in silence at a very, very early age because I was the type of teenager that just wanted to tell the world what I was doing. Guys, I'm gonna do this. I want to move here. I want to do this. This is my goal. This is what I'm doing next. I was so excited to just share my life with everyone until I encountered a situation where I got so embarrassed that I realized that I need to take a step back. I need to be careful with the information that I share, with the information I put out there on social media, and even with the information I share with friends around me, because you never know who secretly does not want you to succeed in this life. That's just reality. So before we go any further, let's find out what it actually means to move in silence so that we don't get confused with the definition. Okay, so it says that moving in silence is taking actions and steps to work on something bigger in your life without announcing its progress all the time. Of course, this does not mean that you should isolate yourself from the world. It is very, very, very important to have a close group of people that you trust and that you can confide in, because we're human beings and most of the time we do need motivation and encouragement when things do not succeed or things do not go the way that we plan for them to go. And also it's great to just have that moral support. And this group of people can be family, it can be really, really close friends, but you should be very wise in who you select, because sometimes the person that can sabotage you is right under your nose and you cannot even smell it, honey. You cannot. So here are some 5 steps on how to move in silence. Step number 1, privacy. Privacy is so important, so important. That's why we have something called a private life. But I think in this day and age, even private lives don't exist because people are just posting everything on social media, even things that you should be keeping private. Not everything needs to be shared with other people. If you're having a fight with your husband or your boyfriend or your wife or your fiance, you do not need to go on social media and start talking about it and start putting up quotes about how, oh, it's okay, he will regret this decision when he loses me. You are letting people know that there's a problem in your relationship. Guys, I'm not a relationship expert, but I've seen this with people that I follow on social media. And most of the time, this is not good because you're giving people the opportunity to attack you due to your vulnerability. When people see that you are vulnerable, they are so quick to attack you. And this is not everybody. I'm not saying that it's going to happen to everybody, but it can happen. And you're putting yourself at such a high risk. Step number 2, protect your dreams. I'm a big dreamer. I've always been a dreamer ever since I was a little girl. And I remember my friends would be like, oh my goodness, you need to stop living in the clouds. You need to wake up, stop dreaming. That's not going to happen. And most of the time, I always felt discouraged to the point where I just never felt comfortable sharing my dreams with other people because I felt like they were just going to discourage me. And most of the time, you will get people who will discourage you. And I feel like in order to protect yourself, sometimes you have to just keep those dreams to yourself and keep dreaming and working on those dreams until you make it. And then you prove to all those people that, you see, I knew I could do it. And it just saves you from the embarrassment of failure and people saying, I told you so. There are so many celebrities who have stories like this. They were told that they would never make it. They would never become singers or actresses or become huge stars, and they would never achieve their dreams. Lady Gaga once shared a story about this where she said that her boyfriend at the time told her that she would never make it and she would never become a star. And yet she proved that boyfriend wrong, ex-boyfriend wrong. And I can imagine how he must be feeling now, like, dang, I should have supported her because now it's his loss. Step 3 is find your people. Find people that will be happy for you when you succeed, people that will lift you, elevate you, people that will celebrate your wins and not be jealous of you. Find people that genuinely want to see you succeed. This step is so important because you need people in your corner. You need people to have your back. You need people to motivate you. And I think this can also help you achieve your goals and achieve your dreams and reach the visions that you have created for yourself, because they're just the ultimate support group and they're there for you all the time. I think once you find your tribe or find your people, you're good to go. You're really good to go because you know who to share your information with, you know who to cry with, you know who to celebrate with, and it's just a wonderful feeling to have a tribe around you. Step number 4, and I think this is one of my favorite ones, is to mind your business. Oh, this is so important. This is so important because most of the time when you're about to achieve great things, the devil is right there wanting to bring you down, wanting to destroy your dreams, wanting to make you lose focus and to distract you. Don't get distracted. Don't go on social media to see who your competition is, to see how they are doing much better than you, yet you are still at, a smaller level and you're not at the level that you wish you could be at. Because most of the time, everyone's path is different. Other people are going to reach a certain level before you do. Your road to success might take 10 years, whereas their road to success only took 2. And sometimes it feels like it's not fair, and then you get depressed and you get demotivated and discouraged and you just feel like giving up, and then you don't progress. It takes you weeks before you're able to come out of that, that mood that you're in and start working again. Don't get discouraged. Mind your own business. Focus on yourself. Focus on your road. Focus on your visions. Focus on your dreams, and you will achieve what you want to achieve when the time is right for you. The final step for me would be learning to be silent. This one is really important because once you master this, once you know how to keep things to yourself, you're going to do great things, for real. You do not have to share everything with everyone all the time. And you being silent does not mean that you are not succeeding or that for some reason you're not going to achieve your goals. You will. Learn how to speak only when it's necessary. And this will save you a lot of embarrassment, number 1, a lot of wasted time, number 2, and it will take a lot of pressure off your back. Because once you tell people what your goals and your plans are, there's a sense of pressure to deliver them quickly, or else people will start talking about you or gossiping and say, oh, but you told us that you were going to do this, but how come it hasn't happened? Learn to just be silent. It's okay. Just be silent. Guys, I know that these things are easier said than done, and this is something that might take a lot of time and practice to achieve or to become good at, but it is possible and it is crucial for your own peace of mind and for your own success. Move in silence and let your success make all the noise. Thank you so much for watching.